People wondered what two television stations and some other media were doing in Paulding County this morning. Paulding Northwest Atlanta Airport held their monthly meeting today. The meeting was heavily attended with citizens who wanted more answers to questions regarding some recent news that a company called Propeller Investments will begin limited commercial service out of the airport site pending federal approvals. Following the conclusion of the meeting, Post 2 Commissioner Todd Pownall spoke to Paulding.com.
Concerns is the people didn't know. I wasn't aware of it until a week and a half ago, and the people weren't aware of it. They weren't told, and I think that our people should know what's going on in their community. So that's my concern. I'm all good with bringing in business to the county, to the community, as long as it's good for our community, good for our people, good for the people who live around the airport. And so we've got industrial area here around the airport, and I'm great with having business come into those industrial areas and bringing in jobs. I mean, that's what our country's all about right now is jobs. So I'm good with that, but I'm not okay with the commercial end of it. The people were told general aviation here at this airport, and that's what they were told. And then now it's a game changer, and we're going to bring in commercial, and sometimes you give a little bit, and they want a lot. And so the folks are frustrated, and they came out here today to get some answers. This was kind of pushed through the back door. The airport authority has the authority to do what they did. It did not come before the Board of Commissioners. If it had of, my vote would have been no. But you don't do that to your people, your county. As elected officials and as leaders in the community, you don't do things in your county without communicating to your citizens.
As a meeting, today's result was a bust as there was no quorum and no votes were taken. But Airport Director Blake Swafford did do a recap of the airport's second air show held on the 5th and 6th of October.
Well, the show was very successful this year. We had somewhere between 12 and 18,000 people attend. We're still trying to get that number honed down a little bit to be a little bit more accurate, but it was a very, very good show. We came out well on the financial end. We were able to cover the cost of the show, which is, of course, one of the big goals when you do something like that is to be able to cover the cost. So we managed to do that. So it was a successful show.
So now is there a plan for a next annual show, or is the thinking a little changed? Are you going to step back from that? Where's that process?
Well, we'll do the same thing this year that we did last year, and that's we'll step back, we'll evaluate the show, and we'll put together a list of do's and don'ts and things that went well and things that maybe didn't go so well, and reevaluate and decide exactly where we go from here. But
so there is a feeling that you'll do a 2014, or is there a feeling that you'll maybe not do them as often? Or?
Well, we've discussed doing 2014, we've discussed skipping a year and doing 2015. So there are a couple of different options, and we just need to kind of finish our wind down of 2013, and then make a concerted decision.
For Paulding.com, Richard Grant.